Imagine me running at you like this. They be hitting, bro. They just gonna be hitting.
February of 2015.
GG. 2015, GG. That's a long time ago. That's 10 years ago. Chat. 2015, 10 years ago, bruh. Dude! Kate with the 5, thank you.
A pair of truck drivers was driving down the highway when a white truck quickly sped up to them. It got in front of them and slowed down, forcing them to stop their truck altogether.
Yo, Lexi with 25 again. Lord have mercy. Lexi going absolutely insane. Give me some W's for Lexi. Once again, that's like over 100 dadgum gifted just tonight from Lexi. W, Lexi. Seriously, I appreciate you for real, Lexi. Thank you, W, Lexi. I appreciate you. Thank you.
They thought the man inside was trying to tell them something, like their brake lights weren't working or something.
Oh, don't run this by me again. Sorry, I didn't see it. You can get mad if you want to, Bubba. I didn't catch it.
In February of 2015, this pair of truck drivers was driving down the highway when a white truck quickly sped up to them.
GG road rage.
It got in front of them and slowed down.
Another 25 again from Lexi once more. That's like 100. That's like 100. And that's like a lot. W, Lexi again, bro. Oh my goodness. Thank you. And Jose with the 5. Thank you.
Forcing them to stop their truck altogether.
Run them over!
The man inside was trying to tell them something, like their brake lights weren't working or something, so they pulled to the side of the road. But once they stopped, no one got out of the white truck. It circled the two truckers and stopped right next to them, even blocking oncoming traffic at times.
Oh, he's insane!
The person inside could now clearly be seen, but he just sits there, staring at them.
Oh, no.
They worried the man had a gun, and so they decided to drive away. But this causes the white pickup to pull right in front of them.
Hey.
Papá se está poniendo sas.
You know what? No, that don't look bad.
Con Papa's signature.
Wow. You know what? Y'all are doing good stuff over there, Popeye's. Not gonna lie, because I'm so thick of them big, giant, thick pieces of chicken. That's something I would actually eat, bro. There's a lot of people that's gonna get that when they wouldn't get your regular chicken, bro. Because believe it or not, a lot of people get grossed out by them big pieces of chicken, bro. So you know what? There's gonna be a lot of people probably eating that. Not gonna lie, them little thin, little French fries pieces. I'm telling you, bro. People like that. I like that. Yo, Spoop with the 5. Thank you. I mean, just throw a grenade at his truck at this point. I mean, this one, at this very moment, you gotta throw a grenade at his truck. Kate with another 5. Thank you. He's a lunatic! Oh, no. No. Floor it!
Does he think you cut him off or something?
I think so too. Bro, you gotta run him over. That's just what it is. Yo, I'll wait with the 5. Thank you.
DC. What's his tag? I can't see his tag.
The truck drivers are forced to back up to get around.
How do you stop yourself from jumping out of the truck, pulling this dude out of his truck, and just absolutely snapping him up and leaving him laying on the side of the road? How much self-control do you have to where you prevent yourself from getting out of this truck and just snapping this dude up? Like, I've been driving before and somebody look at me sideways too long like I did something, and I roll the window down and yell at them. Like, in this situation, how are you not getting out and just, I mean, come on. Hey, that's good self-control, though, not gonna lie.
They try to record the license plate, but it's not entirely visible. After a few seconds of just sitting there, the white pickup backs up.
Because I'll be sitting there thinking, you really think you about to sit here and control whether I drive forward or not? That's what would make me mad, is you think that I'm just going to stop for you and not do nothing. I'm going to let you do this. That's what would be making me mad. So, like, now we got a problem. You think you're the dadgum lion in the Sahara about to eat a zebra? No, Bubba. You ain't the lion up in here. You ain't about to dictate me. That's when you jump out on him. Hit him with a flying swanton bomb off the top of the big truck. Because there's two of them in the big truck, right? One dude gets out, takes him out of the truck, starts beating him up, and you set him up on the side. The other dude filming gets on top of the truck, hits him with a swanton bomb. Hit him with the dadgum Jeff Hardy. Man, tell me that wouldn't be tough.
And with the truck drivers take this opportunity to try and drive away.
Dude, when I did that, I hit my knuckle on the side of my table and it hurt so bad, and I'm making it look like it don't hurt. I think I just broke my knuckle, bro. Like, I hit it on the very edge of the table, like directly at the top of my knuckle. It hurts, bro. I think I broke my knuckle, man. That bad.
As they drive off, the white pickup rams into their back trailer in what
no, now for real, you got to get out. No.
can only be assumed an attempt to get them to stop. But they keep going and eventually lose the white pickup.
This dude's insane.
A bit further down the road, they park and wait for police to arrive. When they did, they started a search, and after a while found the white pickup on the side of the road a bit further down. They detained the man inside, and after seeing the video, arrested him. Police later determined the man was not in his right mind.
For real? Huh.
And the outcome could have easily been worse than it was.
Yeah, they could have hit him with a swanton bomb off the top of the big truck.
In this legendary...
Man, golly, man, I'm not playing EVE Online, bro.
Merciless betrayals of its players.
Man.
This dashcam footage was taken at 5 in the morning on July 29th, 2016.
5 in the morning?
The truck is in Calais, a city in France that overlooks the narrowest point in the English Channel. It's headed for a port which will take it over the channel to the UK. As it continues on the road, the truck in front of it suddenly brakes, causing the truck with the dashcam to lay on the horn. Shortly after, multiple men with flashlights appear on the road, throwing rocks at the truck, trying to get it to stop.
No.
They even used
Now, this is a situation where you wouldn't get out. When you got about 40, 50 people on the side of the road, that's when you don't get out. Yeah, no.
Tree branches as makeshift roadblocks.
Yeah, no. Matter of fact, don't get out ever at all, because you never know. Somebody have a gun, you walk up to the window, be like, hey man, what you doing? Dead. So yeah, don't even bother. You might as well keep on driving. I'm telling you. Bro, that is crazy.
The truck smashed through the tree branches, not stopping, knowing that if they do, they could be injured or worse. The men in the video on the side of the road are a gang of migrants trying to be smuggled into the UK by any means possible.
Bro, you could be like, hey, bro, can I get a ride on the side of the truck? Why are you throwing rocks? Won't you hold up a sign and be like, hey, bro, can I jump on the side of the truck real quick?
Makeshift roadblocks, throw rocks at the windows of trucks, stand in the road, all in an attempt to get trucks to stop.
Bro!
If they're successful, they'll use different weapons to threaten truck drivers into smuggling them over the border.
No, man, just be like, hey.
Reports of these occurrences, both successful and unsuccessful, come in somewhat frequently.
No.
Many other dash cams on trucks driving through the same area have captured similar occurrences.
We've seen this video. Remember this video? We've seen this one too.
This one shows a hijacking attempt with more people involved.
Yeah, we've seen this one. I think this was on this one on his channel too. Look how many people it is! Dude, oh man. This one's scary. No, this one is scary. No joke. This actually, like scary for real. Like you get converged on by that many people. You understand what your mind is thinking right here when you got this many people converging up on you, bro? Your heart would be in your throat, bro. No joke. Y'all have been so scared to get like a hit of adrenaline, your heart feels like it's in your throat. This would be next level. Like, oh, dude. Yeah, because he was honking. Why you honking, bro? They know you there. He gone, though.
Typically, these attempts occur between 12 and 6 a.m.
That's bad, though.
Police in Calais have been working to fully eradicate the issue for years.
Man, that's scary, Jack.
In 2021, Hurricane Ida, an extremely destructive Category 4 hurricane, hit the state of Louisiana. It was the second most powerful hurricane recorded to have done so.
Dadgum hurricane?
It quickly devastated the southernmost port of Louisiana as it moved upwards further into the U.S.
Lexi with another 5, thank you again.
The hurricane created multiple tornadoes as it did so. This semi-truck would find itself in the middle of one of them, all of which was caught on its dash cam.
Oh, no!
It happened in Horsham, Pennsylvania. The truck stops at a light, but upon turning green, the driver decides to stay put. The winds quickly begin picking up. Visibility continues to worsen as the power lines on the side of the road finally give way.
Bruh. Hope you got a sleeper cab on that thing, because that's when you jump in the back of the sleeper. You don't want to be up front right there.
The truck continues to be forcefully pushed around.
The tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for southeastern Pennsylvania. Repeating, the tornado warning has been allowed to expire for the following...
I want to live in a big truck. I'm pausing again. You can get mad if you want to. Bro, I want to live in a big truck. I do. Big truck, chat. If you've never been in a big truck with a sleeper on it, it's so cozy. No joke, they're so cozy. My grandpa used to drive a big truck. He wasn't around that much, R.I.P. But every time he would be home, he would have his truck parked at home. I'd go look in the truck, bro. It was so chill. It was just a truck with a bed in the back and like a little TV, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, they so cozy, dude. I'll put me a stream inside. I'm gonna go get me an old big truck with a sleeper on it. I'm just gonna park it in my yard and stream out of it. Yo, May with the 5, thank you.
In Pennsylvania, Delaware, Montgomery, and Philadelphia.
Don't even need the warehouse. We're just gonna stream out of the big truck.
9 p.m. Wednesday, the stage was 6.4 feet. Moderate flooding is forecast. The river is expected to rise above flood stage late this evening to a crest of 14.8 feet tomorrow morning. Several driveways and other minor roadways are affected. Water begins to enter some basements.
The truck about to tip!
Deep, high water isolates several houses, resulting in some...
It's gone! It's gone! Oh, he's still in the driver's seat!
Some evacuation.
The winds are strong enough to push the truck over. The dash cam falls out of place, revealing the driver still being held in his seat from his seat.
Bro's like, yo!
Almost immediately after falling over, a man driving a van in front of the truck turned around and went over to help.
W Mans.
The truck driver was assisted out of his truck, where the two men then ran for cover in a nearby building. The truck driver made it out with only minor injuries.
Dude! Them seatbelts
This dashcam footage was taken in Russia. A driver stopped his truck on the side of the road to change out one of his wheels. As he does so, he notices the same vehicle pass by multiple different times.
Oh, GG.
Worried whoever was inside had bad intentions, the driver walks up the road and finds a steel pipe to defend himself.
Hey, there you go. See, that's what you call survival instinct right there.
Shortly after, the car drives by again, but this time stops. 3 bandits were inside. One of them, seen in a tracksuit, walks up to the truck and attempts to extort money from the driver for, quote, crossing their territory. But the driver...
Crossing your territory, Bubba, you're on a highway.
Stays inside his truck and calls for backup from other nearby truckers.
What you mean territory, buddy? He's on a highway. Yo, that ringtone tough though, not gonna lie. Hey, you better pick up that phone.
No,
Bro was
5
already
minutes
saying
later,
no.
multiple trucks respond to his call for help.
They pulled. He got shooters with him.
Now with backup, the driver gets out of his truck and confronts the bandits with his steel pipe. Meanwhile, trucks continue to pile in, blocking the bandits from retreating.
No way.
Now with almost 20 truckers, they flip the bandits' car over.
What? This might be the best story I've ever heard. Yo, Sticky Anus with the 5 gifted. Thank you. That is crazy. This like out of a
Left to sit
movie.
upside down on the side of the road as all the truckers begin to leave, having saved one trucker from a potentially life-threatening situation.
Oh, you got to give every one of them $20, bro. That's crazy.
This dash cam footage was also taken in Russia.
Oh no.
It was recorded on October 29th, 2013.
Oh no.
The truck was carrying a shipment through the night. The road is pitch black, only lit up by the truck's headlights.
Bro, what would be out here in the middle of nowhere?
All of a sudden, a tree falls directly in front of it.
Oh, never mind.
Only seen when it appears in front of the headlights.
Oh my God! Bro!
The tree falls only feet away from the truck. There's not enough distance to avoid it, forcing the driver into it. He swerves, but avoids overcorrecting more than he should, and therefore doesn't spin out and lose control.
Dude!
This allows the driver to make it out with nothing more than slight damage to the front of the truck.
That is... Dude, that's like the worst luck
This
ever.
semi-truck was sitting idly on the side of the road when the dashcam captures a silver car pull up in front of it. The car is put in park and a man gets out. He starts walking up to the truck and, seeing no one inside, walks around to the driver's side door. It was left unlocked. The truck driver was outside, possibly changing a tire or inspecting his back trailer. It's not made entirely clear. The man then rummages through the truck driver's things before making a run for it back to his car, having taken a black bag.
Broad day. Broad day. Somebody's grandpa out here stealing duffel bags out of big trucks. Broad day on the side of the road.
That's when the truck driver realizes what's going on and chases after him.
What's grandpa doing? He literally came up here like he knew exactly what he was going for, like he was on a mission, like he had some sort of intel, like he's on some top secret mission. He has to get the black briefcase out of this truck driver's truck. Like, why? Don't hurt yourself now. Oh, you're cooked. Oh, you're done. He actually dropped him the bag. He knew he didn't want no smoke. He said, you know what, just have it.
For whatever reason, after getting in the passenger side door and beginning to drive off, the car stops and the man throws the bag on the ground. The car then continues to speed off as the trucker reclaims his bag. The license plate was never fully visible in the video, so police couldn't really do anything.
You might as well not even call the police, because it's like he gave you the bag back. It's like, all right, whatever, I'll just let him slide. Slide to an extent. You know what I mean? Ooh, another Woods one. Oh my goodness, another Woods one!
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers,
sauce and
That
milk
was
and cheese.
weird, chat.
In January 2015, a group of New
GG, what's up with everything happening in 2015? What's going on tonight? It's over.
Zealand film students were recording outside their school at Auckland's Parnell railway station. The footage you're seeing now was recorded by a student named Chris Muir. For a few minutes, Chris and his friends were messing around and having fun as they filmed. But that's when the group spotted a man and a woman wearing creepy white masks hiding in the tall grass next to the station and staring ominously at the camera.
Bro, watch out, bro! Oh, they just trying to scare people. They just trying to scare people. That's all that is.
As it was later revealed, Chris and his buddies first thought that the masked people were probably pranksters from the school trying to creep them out, which
Well, what else would it be?
is why they can be heard laughing throughout the footage. However, the students later confessed that it was more so nervous laughter and that they were actually pretty terrified during the encounter. Disturbingly, looking at the footage, they noticed that the couple appeared to be armed. In some of the clips, it looks like one of them is holding a pistol.
Oh, okay. No, see, now I wouldn't be laughing no more. If I seen a blicky, I'm like, okay, this ain't funny no more, I'm leaving. Now, if it's just a couple people walking around with masks on trying to scare me, I'd be like, ha ha, he, ha ha. You know what I mean? Oh, no. But you see a gun, you're like, all right, let's go ahead and bounce. Let's go to Pizza Hut or something. Yo, Goopy with the 5, thank you.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one? I don't see him.
Bro, zoom out the camera!
As soon as the suspects got a little too close for comfort, the group ran back to the main road, after which they reportedly saw a police chopper approaching the area of the incident. It's not entirely clear who called the cops that day,
What?
but based on my research, this wasn't the first time the couple had harassed the public with their creepy masks and weapons. Earlier that week, they had terrorized a woman at Auckland's Domain Park, but left before the police were able to arrest them. When the cops arrived at the train station, Chris and his friends gave them the report, after which the Auckland Police
So
Department
they just
uploaded
out there doing that to everybody. They just a town bully. You know what that reminds you of? Y'all remember that story of that one guy that lived in a small town and he was just like a bully to everybody? And then one day, like a whole bunch of people like was around him and one guy, and they like somebody shot him and killed him and nobody snitched, even though like half the town saw him get shot, because everybody in the town hated him. So they all gathered up and they shot him dead and nobody ever snitched. That's how bad they hated that guy. Imagine being such a bully and such a horrible person that half of the town goes and kills you broad daylight in the middle of the road and nobody snitches and nobody gets arrested. Because that's how bad everybody hates you. Yep. His name was, what was his name? His name was like Rex something. What was his name? His name was something Rex something. Ain't no way nobody in here know it. Somebody say the full name. Man, golly, man.
Facebook post where they urged the suspects to come forward and warned civilians to stay far away
Y'all don't
from the
know
masked couple if
nothing!
they saw them. They also cautioned that if they saw someone carrying what appeared to be a weapon, they had no way of knowing if the weapon was real or fake and would be forced to approach the situation as if it were real. Shortly after that, the suspects reportedly came forward to talk to the cops. Throughout the investigation,
Kobe.
the authorities didn't release a whole lot of
missed that
information to the public about who these people were, whether their weapons were real, or what their intentions were. But one thing we know for sure is that this wasn't just an innocent prank.
Yeah, that's bad.
In fact, when a lot of people online started accusing the students of staging a prank just to get attention,
Yeah, just like y'all was. See, y'all feel good about y'allself now, chat? Y'all, I saw multiple people in here sitting here saying this is staged, and now y'all sitting here looking goofy.
a spokesperson from the school came forward to
Shame.
clarify that the masked suspects had nothing to do with the institute. According to an article from Vice, a police spokesperson later confirmed that the weapons were fake. But I wasn't
Yo,
able to
Blue with the
find any
5.
official confirmation of this, and to this day, not a lot of people know who the suspects were or why they were terrorizing the public for no reason.
Yes, Kenneth Rex McElroy was his name. Thank you.
Whatever the case, it's a good thing Chris and his friends were able to get away before things took a turn for the worse.
That was his name.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
Kenneth
Meet
Rex
Base 44,
McElroy.
a complete AI creation platform.
Near the base of Mount Fuji in Japan lies a forest that's known among the locals as the Sea of Trees. Interestingly, the entire forest grew out of a 30 square kilometer patch of hardened lava that was laid down by the last major eruption of Mount Fuji. A little more disturbingly though, over the years the Sea of Trees has become known as
That trail
a
looked like
place
a vibe, chat.
where people go to take their own lives.
Oh.
And if you venture far enough into the forest, it's not uncommon at all to find a body.
Oh.
Near the entrance of the forest, a sign written in Japanese reads, "Quietly think once more about your parents, siblings, and children. Please don't suffer alone, and first reach out." In July 2017, urban explorer and YouTuber Burbex ventured into the forest to see what he'd find.
Yo, Misty loves goldfish with the 5. Thank you.
Walking his viewers through his entire journey into the Sea of Trees. But even though the video starts out tame enough, just a few minutes into his exploration, the uploader comes across an abandoned bike, and that's when things get a little disturbing.
Yo, hold up now. You best do not let history repeat itself.
I'm only a few meters away from the road right now.
Hey, bro, you need to get up out of here.
But I've already found an abandoned bike. It's actually a pretty nice bike. Let's take a look at it. I don't think it's been here a long time. What do we got in here? And there's a packet for a knife. I think I've just found some kind of note in a bag. It says 1211.
He's gonna read it for y'all, but I already know what it says. I'm gonna let him read it for y'all though.
I can't quite make out. I think this is somebody's name just here, and I'm not sure what this means.
Well, I know what it means.
On top of the bike, Burbex finds an empty piece of packaging for a kitchen knife, and a few minutes later, he comes across a note written on a plastic bag. The note translates to
I forgot what it says.
1211 verified,
Yeah.
Fuji Yoshida police station verified,
Exactly.
meaning it's likely evidence of someone who abandoned their stuff to take their own life in the forest, confirmed by the local police station. It's incredibly haunting to think
was just left there? No way.
how many lives have been lost in that forest over the years, and even more disturbing to think that any random passerby could easily find the body while exploring the terrain.
Yeah.
Over the years, the Japanese government has implemented several measures, such as placing security cameras near the entrance to track those who walk inside, as well as training volunteers to talk to the visitors who are thinking of taking their lives.
Yeah.
Still, this hasn't stopped people from
R.I.P.
following through with it, and the fact that the media has really played a big part in sensationalizing the forest in recent years hasn't helped
This
either.
ain't the same forest as the other one, right? This is a different one? Or is this the same one?
In early 2023, a man
it's the
named
same.
David Meredith was taking his usual evening stroll through his neighborhood in Red Deer, Canada, when he suddenly saw a bull moose eating next to a tree.
A what?
Hoping to catch a better glimpse, he hid behind the tree to watch. And that's when the moose turned around and started charging at him.
Bro, in the tree!
To understand how incredibly dangerous this is, keep in mind that an adult male moose can run faster than 35 miles per hour, which is almost twice as fast as the max speed for the average human male. Even though moose aren't generally aggressive, they can easily trample and kill a human if they feel threatened, which is probably what happened here. Fearing for his life, David hoisted himself up the tree next to him to avoid getting stabbed by the moose's antlers.
Oh my goodness, bro.
He just ran me up a tree.
Oh! Oh, man!
He just ran me up a tree.
Chat, if you ain't never been around a moose or a big old horse, you do not truly understand how horrifying or like intimidating it is. Like, I got 2 Belgian horses, they're 2,200 pounds apiece, and when you're right next to them, every step they take, the ground sounds hollow when they're walking. It is legitimately Like horrifying. And then if they start jogging just a little bit, you're like, I gotta get out of here. No joke. And mooses are like way bigger than them horses. Yo, Mad with the 5 and Shiro with the 5, thank you. Yeah. They crazy. Oh no.
As soon as he was out of the moose's reach, he started recording. For about 30 seconds, the moose just stares at David. And you can hear the uploader's nervous breathing as he waits for the moose to leave. But shortly after, the moose starts charging back and forth with its head down, which is a clear sign that it's stressed and would probably trample David if he were to come down or fall from the tree.
This is so unlucky, bro. Oh, nah. Dude! Yo, W survival instinct, though, climbing that tree.
Based on what he mentioned to the news station that interviewed him a couple of days later, David stayed in the tree for over 10 minutes waiting for the moose to leave him alone.
10 minutes?
When asked how he climbed up the tree, he demonstrated how he pulled himself up by a flimsy-looking branch, which is honestly one of the most concerning parts of this whole situation.
Could you imagine if he tried that and that branch snapped when he tried to climb it that night? He'd be dead. That little measly branch, if it would have broke that night, it'd have been over.
Branch, which is honestly one of the most concerning parts of this whole situation. That branch breaks, and David would have been at the mercy of a very angry moose and might not have lived to tell the tale. Luckily, after seeing that David wasn't coming down, the moose finally gave up and ran off, thanks to which the uploader was able to come down safely after waiting it out for around an extra half hour.
Yo, about to say, I'd wait at least 30 minutes. I don't care if I might sit there for 2 hours, just making sure that he's gone.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can't.
That's crazy, Chad. That's
in
insane.
February 2018, a man named Greg Harris uploaded a GoPro video.
This looks like one of them situations with the wire across the trees again.
Of himself riding his ATV on an unnamed trail. For the first few seconds, the footage shows pretty much exactly what you'd expect from this kind of upload. But in the blink of an eye, something extremely disturbing interrupts Greg's ATV ride.
Was that what it was? That had to be what it was.
If you didn't catch it, someone had set up a metal wire between...
I told y'all, chat. Same thing as last night, bro. Dude, I'm telling y'all, it's crazy, bro. I can't believe he ain't dead.
Between the two trees, which got caught in the uploader's helmet and forced him to stop.
Bro!
It's pretty disturbing to think that if Greg hadn't been so lucky, he could have been decapitated by the wire. Fortunately, as mentioned in the video description, his speed, along with the wire hitting his helmet instead of his neck, caused it to break as he passed through it.
Bro!
It might seem shocking that anyone would even think of doing something as incredibly evil as setting up a lethal booby trap in the middle of an
evil,
ATV
man!
But sadly, it's actually pretty common in the dirt bike and ATV community. Sometimes these wires are set up by people trying to keep bikers off their property. Others are set up by psychos who get irritated by the noise and decide to use violence to fix the issue.
Dude.
And the rest are set up by people who are just messed up in the head and want to bring harm to others for no reason. In this case, it's impossible to tell who is responsible for setting up the trap.
Chad, that's attempted murder right there, bro. But the bad part about doing something like this is you can't. Nobody can ever tell who did it, because there ain't no evidence. You just people just putting up a wire, bro. You can't track it back to nobody.
It's just one of those videos where if the wire was set up just slightly lower, the accident could have easily been fatal.
People crazy.
Luckily,
Chad.
he was able to walk away with minimal injuries, and he used his video as a way to warn others to watch out for these kinds of traps, especially when riding through.
Fingerprints, Bubba. This ain't CSI Miami. The police ain't getting these wires and taking them and getting them fingerprinted, bro. That's not how it works.
Trees.
They don't do that, bro.
Back in the summer of 2014, a man named Chris was biking in the mountains near Fernie, British Columbia, when he suddenly noticed what appeared to be an animal approaching him in the tall grass. Immediately, he realized it was a mountain lion, and that's when he started recording.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a mountain lion.
Bubba, why ain't you going the other way?
He's crouching in the grass.
Where's it at?
He's actually coming towards me.
This it right here, right? It's right here?
At first, it's kind of hard to see where exactly the animal is, but as Chris walks towards the trail, you can see it emerging from the grass coming closer.
Bruh. Oh, no!
That is a mountain lion. And he's stalking me.
Even though mountain lion sightings are rare, they have been known to attack people in certain situations. And let's just say, if you see one stalking you in the tall grass, slowly approaching as it stares you down, you can be pretty certain that you're in danger.
Oh no!
About 2 minutes into the footage, the lion starts walking a little faster, and Chris does the one thing you never do with a mountain lion.
Let me guess, he turned around and didn't look at it no more.
And by turning his back and starting to run.
If you ever got some dadgum cat action trying to kill you like a big cat, you always got to look at them things, because as soon as you look away, they gonna try to kill you, bruh. Bro, look how quick that thing got up on him, and he only turned around for like 2 seconds. It's like a horror game where the enemy, where like the thing that you're running from only moves when you're not looking at it. That's exactly how cats are, bro. Bro, that is insane. This dude's cooked. Yo, Zaddy CaseOh with the 25 gifted. Yo, give me some W's for Zaddy CaseOh with the 25 gifted. Thank you. I appreciate you for real. Thank you. W Zaddy CaseOh with the 25 gifted for real. Thank you. Yo, MC Clark with the 5,000 bits. WMC Clark. Hey, Case, glad to see you're doing better from being sick last week. Your videos make me and my fiance's day. His birthday's day. Can you wish Ryan a happy birthday? Yo, happy birthday, Ryan. Chat, tell Ryan happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan. Appreciate you. Love Kennedy with 2,000 bits as well. Shout out Case for amazing quality shirts. Just got mine in the mail today. Seriously, the most comfortable shirts I've ever owned. For real, you're amazing. So love you so much. Yo, W Love Kennedy. Thank you, Love Kennedy. I appreciate that. Yo, what's good, Kristen and Sydney? Thank you. Lock in.
Hey, Mr. Mountain Lion. How are you doing?
Yo, what's good, Avery, Victoria, Morgan, and Peyton?
Nice to
Thank
see
you, Avery. Bro said nice to see you. You heard that?
How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Bro, throw a rock at him or something.
Nice to see you.
What you gonna do, bro?
I am much bigger than you.
Hey. Hey.
Over the next couple of minutes, Chris tries to get the animal to go away, but it only walks around him and continues to stalk him, staring him down in the tall grass near the entrance to the woods.
Bro.
A couple of minutes later, the uploader manages to take a few steps toward the main trail back to his car, but he doesn't get too far before the mountain lion cuts him off again.
Bro, throw a rock at him or something. Bro, he's right there! Yo, K with the 5 and Dusty with the 10, thank you.
Stay back. Stay there.
Bro, throw a rock at him. Bro, you gonna do something, bro? Bro.
I'm not afraid of you. Zoe?
Golly, that's scary, Chad.
We're meeting for coffee? Megan, I love you.
Chad, that's scary, bruh.
Fortunately, after a few moments of tension, the mountain lion turns around and disappears into the trees.
Thank you.
Being in a position like that has to be downright terrifying, especially when you consider that the only reason the lion didn't attack was because it didn't want to.
True.
And had it felt more threatened, it easily could have done some serious damage.
True.
Thankfully, it was just a close call, and Chris was able to walk away from the terrifying encounter unharmed.
If you throw a rock at it, just get mad. No, I'm pretty sure I've seen a video before. This dude was getting chased by a mountain lion, and it chased him for like 30 minutes, and he finally threw a rock in its general direction, and it ran away. So that being said, I'd just go ahead and throw a rock. Be like, hey, get out of here.
In March 2019, a 5-year-old girl from Fairlawn, New Jersey was playing with her friends near a creek in a wooded area behind their home right off Route 208. This was an area the family knew very well, as they'd been living there for 13 years, and the girl's father, Dave Kuroda, and his wife felt completely safe letting their kid play in the woods behind their house.
Huh?
Father, Dave Kuroda, and his wife felt completely safe letting their kid play in the woods behind their house.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you.
But at some point during that particular afternoon, the girl came across a pile of clothing in the woods, after which she immediately ran back to tell her dad what she had found. Strangely, the clothes appeared to have been cut off a person's body, and there were suspicious red stains all over the tattered, shredded outfit. After confirming the bundle consisted only of women's clothing, Dave called the Bergen County Sheriff's Office and reported the incident, feeling like it was just too out of the ordinary for a random pile of cut-up clothes to appear near the entrance of the woods so close to his home.
Oh, you think?
Even though this was the first time their daughter saw the clothes, it appeared they had been in the woods for several months, which explains some of the excessive wear and tear, but not the suspicious cuts and stains all over the outfit. Immediately, Fairlawn police started asking the public if they could identify the clothes, hoping that it was just a prank rather than something more sinister.
Yeah, maybe it was a prank.
Unfortunately, nobody came forward, and until the clothes can be linked to some sort of crime or to a victim, they can't be accepted for testing by the police department. To this day, the cops from the Fairlawn Police Department haven't been able to match the clothing to anyone in particular. And at this point, all we can do is hope that whoever those clothes belonged to did not come to the harrowing fate that the dark reddish stains imply.
That's crazy, bro. No, that's why you don't go play out in the woods. Especially if you're like 5 years old. Bro, they was letting their little 5-year-old kid run around the woods. That's kind of crazy. Chad, ain't that kind of crazy? That's low-key kind of crazy, bro. Not gonna lie.